Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. That's a lot. It seems like I just hit 3,000 subscribers. It was just, I think, like 3 months ago. And actually, almost to date 1 year ago, I hit 1,000 subscribers. So I didn't think I'd be hitting 10,000 so fast. Actually, my goal for this year was to hit 5,000 subscribers. So I'm well beyond that now, which is crazy. Okay, so I don't want this video to drag on, but there are a couple things that I did want to share here. First of all, is that YouTube is for everyone, and I don't want to lose sight of that. Any average person can upload a video onto YouTube, and I've chosen to do so, and I'm just sharing the gentling experience with wild mustangs, something that I love and I'm passionate about. Now, having a successful channel is incredibly difficult. You're not just throwing videos up on YouTube and hoping for the best. It's a lot of hard work and dedication. It starts creating videos that nobody watches, and you're spending a lot of time and effort into these videos, and you might gain a subscriber here, a subscriber there, and then you wake up the next morning and you've lost a subscriber or two. Anyone who started a YouTube channel knows what I'm talking about. YouTube takes a lot of endurance and a lot of perseverance through times where you're not seeing any results. You also have to build so many skills and learn the ins and outs of YouTube. There's a lot to know here. Now, I love the topic of my channel, but I also love the behind the scenes stuff on YouTube. I love learning about how to create videos. I love learning about YouTube strategy. I have spent countless hours studying this. And I actually love it so much that I someday hope that I can do some YouTube consultations or maybe even start my own YouTube advice channel. But that will probably be further down the road. I want to keep learning the ins and outs of YouTube before I start that, but it is something that I'm open to in the future. Okay, so why am I telling you this? I love talking about this stuff, if you can't tell. But the real reason I'm sharing this with you is because I'm trying to point out that any person can start a YouTube channel. Having 10,000 subscribers makes me no better of a horse person than when I had 0. Now granted, I certainly have become a better horse person in that period of time, but not because of YouTube. Having 10,000 subscribers merely means that I've worked hard at studying YouTube. I've persevered through some discouraging times, and I've kept at it until I saw results. But it's not because I possess some incredible talent or ability. It's really just me learning YouTube. Now, I do work hard at trying to make sure the content I share is informative, helpful, and accurate, but I'm no expert. I'm just Britta. I love sharing what I'm learning, and sometimes I just can't help myself. But I try to do so from the level of your peer, just sharing my experiences, the things I'm learning and I'm excited about. I'm not a superb horse trainer with vast knowledge or years of experience in training. I'm just the average person learning how to train wild mustangs. I'm what I call a project equestrian, someone learning to become a better human for their horse. Whether I have 10,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, I want you to remember that this channel is built on relatability and me just sharing my journey as I learn to train horses. If you haven't caught on yet, some of the things that I value on this channel are authenticity, and relatability. My goal is to be relatable and share a realistic view of what it's like for the average person learning how to train a wild mustang. Getting your first Mustang can be pretty challenging. There are many moments, days, weeks, months that you end up feeling like a failure and wondering if you can even do it. One thing Mustangs are good at is shattering your expectations. Depending on where you live, you may or may not have support. Mustangs really are a specialty, and even an experienced horse trainer can feel lost when getting their first Mustang. My hope is that my experiences gentling my Mustangs will be encouraging to other Mustang owners, just sharing the ups and downs of training and the emotional roller coaster that you're on during this process. And the process is different for each horse. Each horse moves on its own timeline, responds differently, and has its own unique story. It's a lot of problem solving that you have to do when you have Mustangs. A lot of going back to the books and finding new ways to reach the horse. I think it's really common to feel stuck, like progress is moving really slow, or to experience a setback. And I also think that having realistic expectations of what is normal can be really helpful in keeping you encouraged and persevering through those challenging times. And also just knowing that others are there experiencing similar things. I know that I've learned from some of you sharing your experiences and your stories with me, and it's really helpful to know that someone else has a horse that they've been struggling with. It's just something about knowing that you're not alone in the struggle. The goal is to figure out how to earn the trust and how to reach each individual horse. And more than likely, that process is not going to be perfect, but hopefully it will help you in becoming more compassionate towards the horse and open-minded as a trainer. You may have to branch out and learn some new techniques or some new methods, and it can be a real growing process that you have to go through. And that's really what I'm trying to represent in my channel and in my merch designs. I'm really trying to represent the process of us becoming better humans for our horses. And I really hope that this channel does, in a small way, help that. I hope that it encourages or inspires you or gives some information or resources that is helpful for you in your journey. I hope that I can play a small role in encouraging you on that journey. And yeah, I've mentioned my my merch designs, but this imagery is meant to capture the idea of becoming a project equestrian and how the horses really shape and mold us into becoming better people. So anyway, I didn't mean to ramble as much as I did, but the whole point of this is saying that to me, 10,000 does not mean that I'm a better person or a better horse person. It's really just me trying to share my experiences with you and trying to be relatable in a way that is encouraging for others. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I really am thankful for you. And yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.